Good evening, fans of vocal jazz arranging. Oh god, that's so annoying. Sorry, it's a YouTube video, so I should be like, hey guys, what's up? It's Kerry Marsh here again, ready to hit you with another vocal jazz arranging video. Go ahead and smash that like button and crush it, actually. Crush the like button and crush the, what do you say? Like, oh yeah. Go ahead and hit subscribe, hit that little bell, and then, I don't know. Anyway, I love it. I haven't announced this one, this particular YouTubery, this particular live stream. So I imagine it'll be lightly attended, but sometimes people have made it in. I need to try to get on my live stream page. Sometimes people have made it in by just the notifications from Facebook or from YouTube, so that's cool. But I'm just not always going to post to the old Twitter and all that. Oh, I think it's called like part 1 right now. Can I change this? Can I make this part 3? Because I believe that's what this is. Let's see. I'm just going to leave the description. New chart. Finishing. New chart for Fairview High School. And I'm going to get the rest of it deleted. And here we go. All right, you guys. Hope that, I don't even know if that'll show up right. Yeah. It changes, it saved the changes, so that's cool. Here we are, and thank you for dealing with the first minute and a half of this video, my friends. And we're gonna, basically what I'm doing tonight. Oh, wait, let me get to my chat. There it is. Timothy. Hey, Timothy Irving, you're all over it, man. Did you smash the like button, man? What I'm doing tonight, you don't have to, by the way. Just don't even worry about it. This is for you, and I don't need, like, YouTube monetization or something. Ooh, that sounds great, actually. I should do that. All right, so what's going on is I am going to be finishing What a Fool Believes. I mean, I hope that's the plan. And if you... that you did. Thanks, man. I mean, thank you. I just feel cheesy asking. But I guess that's how you do it. You got to promote. Okay. So what this is a verse. It's the first verse of What a Fool Believes is actually sung as like a jazz style verse up front on the tune, and I'll play it. But when I play it, it's gonna, you know how it is when it's a lead sheet that's supposed to be sung freely and rubato and with lots of time fluctuations and all that. So it's really gonna be unmusical, but it'll kind of demonstrate the nature of the reharmonization in that section. And then it goes on and gets into the real tune. You won't hear all of the drums. I think you hear it for like a few bars here, but then when it goes to slashes, like it will be really in the chart, you won't hear any more drums. But just imagine What a Fool Believes style drumming going on. Goes all the way through. Well, I mean, the chart is largely done. And you'll see that, well, you'll see where it ends, essentially. You'll see where it currently ends. It's kind of floating without a real finish. And that's the bulk of what I have to do tonight. And then I need to write the drum part and kind of clean it up and stuff. But it's really close to finish. And the other thing I'm considering doing on this tune is get rid of this. The other thing I'm considering doing on this tune is like kind of trying to find a few more spots that it can be more creative and a little bit more different from the original. So those are the things that are in my head right now. But let's just play through it to get a refresher. Do you hear that? Oh, you might have heard that, actually. You might have heard that. I just have my speakers down accidentally. Yeah, you probably heard that. The sentimental fool don't see, trying hard to be creative, but you had to be creative once in a while. Okay, so you see this. She musters a smile for his nostalgic tale, never coming near what he wanted to say. Only to realize. So it's a little bit cornball at the beginning on purpose. And then the groove kicks in. And it's what you expect. respect. Is it time weird on Civilians tonight? You came from somewhere wicked home. You said I'm better for so try hard to make real. Yeah, to make real. Once in a life, she must have so small for his nostalgic tale. It's amazing. Man, isn't that going to be fun, though? Fool believes, and then just half step between the second sopranos and the altos there. Should be pretty cool. So we start that vamp earlier than guys. Elaborations in the ensemble. I know at least I need to add some junk here. Okay, and at this point, it's all stuff you know because, yeah, what a fool believes in the original tune. Circles back around as a ending. Fade. What do we call it? Power fade. And there's some. Timothy asks, "Do I know Brian Raymond?" Yeah, totally. Oh, I like your Pikachu, by the way. Sweet. Yeah. I do know Brian. Brian's been on a lot of these chats. I mean, I've known him before that, but and he's been buying charts for me over the years. And yeah, and we're gonna do a commission pretty soon. Are you in Brian's group? Are you both? Maybe. We're working on which tune to write for the commission. Yeah. I thought so. I thought that might be why you mentioned him. We're working on which tune to write for you guys, and just trying to come up with something that can have a groove, even if it already doesn't. We might, write that into it. And he's all right, man. Hey, you're all on. This is sick. Look at you guys, Foxborough. Hey, man, I've been to Foxborough a few times. To your school, you guys, working with some of the groups back in Steve Massey's day. And Leanna Pink was there, I think, if I remember. Yeah. So, super, you're all in that group. Awesome. Well, I'm stoked to write you guys a chart. If we can pick a tune, it might be next, but I'm not sure yet. Hey, you guys, Brian, look at you go. Bringing all the cats onto the stream. Well, we're going to see how we finish this. Now we played through it, so let us commence figuring out the end of this chart, because that's really what's in store right now. Actually, what really needs to happen, I think, next is at this "What a Fool Believe I Believe." Okay, right here, this is a one repeat of "What a Fool Believes," and let's see. So yeah, I think we've got to find something to do that's different. So let me just play it and think. Well, here's the deal. I don't know if I want to give up any of these "What a Fool Believes," because at this point we would have heard it only twice in the chart. And I feel like it's a pretty good payoff. So here's the second one, and the first one's earlier. But it's also, if I'm going to do some elaboration, it's also really memorable, that figure. And so it might start to seem a little bit tired, even on the third time. We don't want to give them, we don't want to give the audience so much that they're satiated. We want them hungry a little bit. We want them to listen to it again. So what I'm thinking is I might get to this chord. What a fool believes, what a fool. That doesn't work. Let's see. What should I do? What a fool believes, what a fool believes. See, I'll probably just restate that again. Let's see. Actually, no, let me think about it. Well, with maybe no more words. And actually, I might bring the line down with a melisma. So that's what we'll do. Who believes? Like just a descending figure on this now. You see, so that's what we'll start by doing, and so then what do the guys do? Well, what does everybody else do? So we have, so we'll go tertian voicing on the second one, because that fits snugly underneath there. And I can crunch this voice a little contrary motion. Bass is moving up. Yeah, it might give a nice flow, right? Wait, did I see Zoroark? Are you? Oh, you might not be in the. You might not. Maybe you're not in Mr. Raymond's group. I don't know. I didn't see you give him a shout out. That's all. But then maybe you were like, he knows. but or else, otherwise you're like, hey, I have nothing to do with those people. So yeah, this is a little tough. I want to make sure the voice leading stays good. The line that I've written is such that is such that I don't really have to do approach chords. Alto line looks kind of gross right now. Thanks, Zoroark Claw. Your name is hard for me to. I can't smoothly pronounce it for some reason. I'm gonna call you T though. Thanks T for the. That's what shows up to me. All right, Z is better. All right, I'll call you Z. Thanks Z. This is the best. I appreciate it. Oh, the bass lines are going to be fun. They're really strong. I mean, the bass lines are from the original, frankly. I mean, I haven't done much to these, as you can. I mean, it really, because the Doobie Brothers tune is so great. This, and it's not to say that I've. Well, anyway, I didn't want to mess with it a whole lot because I think it's so satisfying of a song by the way it is. Oh, is it? Yeah. Z says it's an old name from years ago. Lol. I totally get it. My let's see, what is it? I guess my profile name. I mean, I've got Kerry Marsh, and that's why I show up. But I've got CSUS Vocal Jazz, which is the school that I taught at before I came to UNC. Excuse me, dinner, sorry. Before I came to UNC 5 years ago. And so that's really weird. In fact, CSUS isn't even what that school, I mean, that's not really what they call it, and what they called it after my 3rd year there, years and years ago, over a decade ago. So it's really funny, like, yeah, when you sign up, you kind of don't want to restart with like a new hip name or something. Anyway, what am I talking about? Thieves. You know what might be the problem with this? Greetings from Peru. Well, greetings to Peru. Luis Fernando Palacios Ruiz. Wonderful to have you with me. Thank you so much. Love your style. I appreciate that. That's very, very kind. I love the cajon, and that is from your country. I have one in my basement. I don't need to tell you that. So what should I do, guys? I think I'm gonna go to 2-part gals here, and then let this. Yeah. It's gonna help the voice leading a lot if I don't need to spread this out so much. So yeah, so that I can do. I want people moving. Boy. Imagine that voice leading from the guys. You know, crunch, crunch, crunch. If I put them on G sharp A here, it's really a drag. So I really can't. It's just too gnarly. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this be a rooted voicing rather than a rootless like I would normally write. And that's just how it's gonna go. So leaves. Let's see if this line makes sense now. Say, how about, you know what we haven't done here is just to be different this time around, let's actually not do a chord. I know. Let's actually just go unison. We just need something to have this stand out a little bit in the context of the whole chart, and then and then we can get back to what they know of no wise man has the power. Oh, how come you guys didn't tell me? Let me just look back to see if that note's wrong in other spots. No, it's okay there. Okay, it's probably okay. That was strange. It says, I wonder if the altos would prefer to be down the octave, right? They don't want to jump up all that way. You know what's crazy about tonight? Just in terms of to go meta, to talk about the streaming part of this. This is the first, well, not the first. This is the second time I've done a YouTube only like notification thing with this and just started the stream out of nowhere. I think it's helped a little by Foxborough tonight, but I mean, I have 9 people watching is more than my average. Definitely. And I do a lot of I'll say on Twitter, I'm about to start, and on Facebook, I'm about to start. So it's interesting. You guys were hip to this. Maybe you're subbed to my channel, or maybe, I don't know, maybe you got another notification for some reason, or somebody hipped you to it. But I sure appreciate you coming on board. No pressure. If you don't want to stay the whole time, it's fine. I'm not looking for eyeballs, basically, for the sake of them. But if you have any questions and you want to ask anything, I'm happy. Meg says, as an alto, I appreciate the lower octave. Right? That's what you're about. That's what you specialize in. You don't need that mixed voice hullabaloo up there in the sopranos. By the way, if anybody wants to create a acapella group called Mixed Voice Hullabaloo, I would be proud to endorse that. All right, I'm getting silly. Okay, so what else? What else happens? Does anything else different happen in this section? Probably. So that's the same. And then we got to reason. So what about let's see, what we've this will be the third time we've heard that reason away. Oh, Brian says he's been mentioned in my streams in class. You guys are still in class, man. Is that like an East Coast thing? Because it gets like you have to miss some winter time, and so you go deeper. You go into June a bit. Man, I've been done since first week of May. Wow. Oh, no kidding. So yeah. So Timothy or Tim says I've been watching the stream for a few days, and I've been watching YouTube notifications like a hawk. Good for you, man. That's awesome. That's the way I am about Pokemon Go videos. So it's all good. And what else lately? Oh, intermittent fasting, keto, those kind of things. I've been watching those like crazy, and MLB, the show videos. Yeah, that's what I'm on right now. I should be on some music. How about that? Let's do it. Okay, so reason. Oh, we end in a week, not counting finals. Goodness gracious! Because when you guys restart mid September, I hope you get some extra time. Or you just have a massive winter break, maybe. That would be cool. So did he do to reason away, to reason away? Does that happen the first? When he starts doing all that? No. And nothing at all. What a fool believes. Okay, so I'm in love with a lower bass split with the reason away. Oh, yeah. To reason away. You mean, wait, I guess I can't figure out what that one means. Lower bass split. Does that mean the fact that the guys lay out there? Or are you talking about reason away? Oh, that's what you mean. You're looking at the words reason away. All right, Z. I'm catching up to you. You're ahead of me. So I've done that a few times. I was just going to mention I've done that reason away. Did that here, and I did it earlier in the chart on the first chorus. I'm thinking of I might try to write some bigger chords. Yeah. Thanks, Z. I said 118. I like it too. I feel pressure, but because it's happened a couple times, I think I'm gonna do a different thing here, and I think I'm gonna this to reason away. I think I'm just gonna slightly change this melisma because it's just we've heard it. Reason away, reason away. Reason away. Something. Reason away. Yeah, right? Yeah, I definitely want to change that voice. And good call, Z. Reason away. Yeah. Bars like, reason away. Yeah. Timothy's checking in saying, I love singing that low bass, and that's my favorite thing to do. In a bit like that. Reason away. Reason away. Why don't I'm going to hold this. And just move them on the upbeat like that. So just slightly different. A little bit of bass glory and vocal jazz. It's rare. Well, unless it's a cappella, and then you're Alvin Chia and you get all the bass glory. But boy, yeah, when we start writing an actual electric bass part or acoustic bass part, you guys get relegated to baritone city, my friends. Unfortunate. Right. So that's not too different. In fact, what I could do, I could even write the guys in on this reason away. They haven't been doing any of these, and I would change it up. So what's the chord? So they need to be on 2. I need to kind of, let's see. Do I need to make this work with B over D sharp? I think. Alvin Chia is the man. Hell yes, he is. Dude. The answer going to heaven. 2. Okay, I think I am going to do this. Oh, well, hold on. That's hitting with the B over D, though. So that's like, that would be terrible. I guess the tenors can have the D sharp here. They won't do too well. Actually, maybe, hold on. Can we, that's just so corny rooted. Reason. It's not much better, just a 9 chord though, right? Reason. I think in context it'll work. Let's see. Reason. Reason. I guess. Yeah, as long as they're moving at different times, I'm pretty happy with that. And then this needs to work with C sharp minor for the way downbeat. So that's. So we'll do that. So again, you see how the voice leading is. So nobody's repeating more than 2 times in a row. Reason away, and reason away, and that should, yeah. Bassists are gonna hate me now because then the next thing you have to do. Actually, you know what? Screw it. The guys aren't involved in this. Well, wait. No. They could do. That's a lot of octave time. You know what? Girls get their own lick again. I take it back. Just wasted the last few minutes. Okay. So now, what about reason away what seems? All right. Okay. Bassist, you've already done it. Thank you for your service. Now, welcome to being baritones again. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna try to figure out what other voicings can go on reason. That's okay. First, I'm gonna say that that's a minor 7, even though it's really. We're gonna flesh this out a little bit. Okay, here's a possibility. For Zun, 1 chord at a time here, and then check the voice leading. I'm gonna try this. It's dangerous. It's super dangerous. Wait. My hand was a whole step up. I'm gonna leave the G sharp instead of calling it a B flat. Reason. Reason away. So we just have I don't know. Yeah, sure. Okay, so here's what reason. Well, here's the whole thing. Sounds like now. I mean, blue, 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 blue. Reason away, what seems. Okay. The contrary motion. Are you down? You down with that? The bass is moving out. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I think that'll do the trick. And then what seems... Now, I feel a lot of pressure here. Blue. What seems... I really want to elaborate this. What seems... I don't have a quick solution on this one. What seems, probably something like that. What seems, so F sharp minor. Just, it's going to end with the lead. Oh man, hold on. Let me just write this in and answer your question, Brian. Seems what? Yeah, the accent chart. I tell you what, all at once, I think is it deceptively easy? I think so. Deceptively easy would mean that it's easier than it seems. I put that as a level 4 because honestly, recording the demo on that thing, it occurred to us that like it's not as dense and difficult of voice leading as some of their other stuff has been. It's actually doable. I think it's going to make group sound better than it is difficult, than the degree to which it's difficult. I've been doing accent stuff with my groups. I did Song for Gene with the Northwest All-State group, and it was just gorgeous. And we had this moment where we went into the it wasn't the All-State, I mean Northwest All-State, the All Northwest Honor Group. And man, it was really, really gorgeous. Took it to for like a treat towards the end. We took it into a stairwell and took a video of it and everything. I put it on Facebook. You might find it in my old... I don't post much on Facebook at all. It's like literally, hey, I'm about to do this. And oh, I did an All-State and here's a cool thing that happened. But good news feels like level 10. Good news gets gnarly. There's the stuff at the end, especially, I think it's hard to remember. It's just tough to keep track of that stuff. But yeah. It's good news is challenging. I've done that one. I've done Air on a G string with my second group, which is real good. That group ended up winning a Downbeat award that year and surprising everybody because they were second group. My top group got the second place award that year. So I mean they can hang. They're good singers, but still, I mean it's dense, but it was singable. They nailed that. What the heck else is there? There's another one I'm not thinking of that we published of accents. Well, anyway, yeah, this stuff's been working. It's pretty cool to have it. Have the guys as support with the publishing. Obviously, I mean it's their baby. Really, they want their music to get out there. I think it's a good means of promotion for any group. For a group like them, not any group, but a group like them and Groove for Thought really are they're groups that kind of benefit from school groups doing their charts because it gets the students maybe to go check out the original recordings of whatever they're doing. So yeah, I think that. Okay, reason away what seems to be. So that's the plan here. So what's a good chord? F sharp minor with a D sharp in the lead that has motion in the voice leading. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Too many notes. Which one don't we want? I think the 9th. No, you know what? Let's see. What can we? Oh, hey, Roberts says who knew just how complex Doobie Brothers music is. I think your treatment of this tune is very good. Hard work, but good. Keep up the excellent work. Thank you so much, Robert. You're always so kind when you check in. I appreciate that a lot. So nice to see you on the stream again. Let's see. So what should we do with this D? Let's see. I want motion, so I want second sopranos up to a B, I think. I don't want them staying still. I don't want the voicing going lower. But you know what? The last chord, I'm going to need a space for them to move. Maybe I will let this drop. dig this, cats. I'll put that space there because basically one of the rules on this for me is I'm not going to 3-part guys. I don't do that much these days. I don't think I've gone to 3-part guys on this track. I know that, I mean, she could do it, they could do it generally, but I like the foundation of those chords pretty fully supported when possible. And with a rhythm section present, you can get the guys to handle their business on just 2 parts and then go ahead and split the gals up. Generally, the women have a better time splitting successfully in ensembles. It's just a cultural thing. The nature of school vocal jazz groups. That, a lot of the guys in junior high that might have sung, split out for other things and sports and things like that. It's a stereotype, but it is a phenomenon that reduces the number of guys involved in choral programs. And so generally, for all those reasons, I end up, those 2 reasons, I guess, I end up splitting the gals much more often than I'll split the guys. So... let's see. Darn it, I'm already there with that chord. Well, I'll have to change some stuff on this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So here's this. We'll see what the guys think of this. So if tenors, you're up there on the F sharp. So it seems what seems to be. Yeah, you'll make it. You'll make it, guys. What seems, seems, nay, is. Let's see. Seems what seems to be. Okay. Seems to be. Always better than nothing. Let's do it's always bad, always bad, always bad. Killer tenor part in the end of on Breathe Again. Trying to think of what that. Huh. I believe you. I can't remember what that is now, but always bad, better than nothing, other than nothing. Nothing is weird to hit on the downbeat. You have to accent the end for other than nothing, and so it makes it kind of a weak ending. For nothing, big leaps, huh? That stuff can be fun. Since I'm a tenor, I tend to get excited about those things when I'm tracking them. Timothy, the tenor, perhaps, is all over that. Getting the sopranos up there. Yeah, that's the goal here, is try to... Oh, yeah. Oh, the air I would kill to breathe. Man, I gotta say, what happened is it's basically Julia's sound on that, but on the demo of that thing, God, it just came through really in tune and beautiful. And again, I tuned myself, I pitched myself in Melodyne, so I'm not claiming anything. It's Julia when she got in there and she just sang "Am I okay to breathe?" I remember that chord really ringing pretty well. So yeah, I'm with you. I like that figure. Is always better than nothing. Let's look there. Than nothing. Let's just give this some more time. Than nothing. Than nothing. Yeah. I'll do nothing. And nothing at all. Yeah, nothing. I'm just gonna go for it. It'll be and nothing at all. Something will happen with the and nothing. Let me write the words. Always better than nothing. Let me write the lead line on and nothing at all. It's always better than nothing, than nothing, and nothing at all, and nothing at all, nothing at all. I gotta decide when this thing ends. And nothing at all. Let's see. One, two. And nothing at all. And nothing at all. I'm just imagining. Nothing at all. Oh yeah. Nothing at all. And nothing. You're gonna harmonize that line or big unison octaves. I've been thinking of harmonizing it. But I actually haven't made that call yet. I don't know. I mean, when it's like what hasn't happened for a while, and well, two parts, but you know, chords here, and then the last time it was he sees. Just for a second, we got some octaves. We haven't had those for a while, so this might be a space for one of these phrases to be a big, like you say, big unison octave thing. Nothing. I think nothing has to be a chord at least, so it could be octaves. It's always better than nothing, and then big chord on thing, right? That seems reasonable. Let's just do that. Let's do that. And the guys, you don't mind singing there, right? Is that okay for you, or should I? All right, fine. I'll bring it down. I'll tell you. Ooh, though, I hate the guys being. It's always better. It's always better. All right, fine. This is what we're doing. Altos, tenors in the same spot. Tenors rip up to a high A. Yeah. Heck yeah. It's always better than nothing. Or whatever the chord is. So let's find that thing chord, because we're not doing unison there. Alright, that's it. Supposed to like 2 or 3 on the na. Could be. Let's see. I don't mind the voice leading. Nothing. Let's see. What would voicing on na be like? It's still E major. You know what? Actually, no, I could. There is a chord I could write on this, but I think coming from this particular 1-2-1 octave setup, I don't know really how to effectively go to 2 or 3 parts or something there. So yeah, I think we probably have it. I think that's what we'll do. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. This might get more octaves. No, nothing at all. Oh, no, nothing at all. Oh, da, da. Oh. think it is a little relieving on the ears, to doing it this way. Nothing at all. Yeah, that's gonna be okay. We'll get the basses up there. And yeah, it'd be a nice little melismatic thing for the whole group to do. Get the basses up there and the and nothing at all. Yeah, that'll work. And nothing at all. Pop, 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 pop. Okay. Okay, this is a big moment because okay, here's what I've been considering doing, and I think, is this long? Well, yeah, okay. Sorry, I start talking and then I ask myself a question, and then I can't keep talking. I think it's enough for the soloist to continue there and then actually be done while the ensemble gets more active and sort of consolidated. And I think that this is enough repeats. It's hard to kind of tell, but let's listen. Like, let's just imagine from the channel, and then get into the last couple chorus runs and see if we feel like ending. This is 3 minutes and what, 12 seconds, 15 seconds. Whoops. It's only the second time we've heard the chorus at this stage, so it's a direct copy. Okay, yeah, this is just jazz. This is we're gonna get some jazz going on. So I'm gonna start by writing it in the ensemble, just to sort of sketch out how this ending is gonna be. But I think we're gonna do God dang it, this is so hard not to make corny, but so I need some jazz harmony to get me out of this. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. And I'll use that as a motif or something. Da, da, da. God, I don't know. I know I look like I just shut off, right? Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Ooh, that might be a little too. Da, 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 da. What a fool believes. Da, da, da. What a fool believes. Get ready. What a da da da. I'm gonna write this down while I have it in my head. Da 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 da. What a fool believe. Fool believes. Fool believes. You love it, girls, right? It's the worst. No, it'll be okay. It'll be really bright. Fool believes. And then there's probably some moving harmony underneath. And then what else? What else? Fool believes. God. Oh, God, this seems... every idea that runs through my brain about this ending, it's just cornball. It's so difficult when you've got a power fade on a hip tune like this. Oh. What the heck do we do? I need to mine the chart. I need to find something else to refer to and not the intro. It's not the intro. It's not the intro. Oh, I got it. Okay, so the fool believes, and it's the girls. No, you know what it is? It's sopranos on their own, or sopranos with the tenors down an octave with them to support. And then the other three parts doing da 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 da, and then and that's how it ends. I think. So like what would that be? Okay, so I can actually use this run. Da da, what a fool believes. Da da. Okay, I'm being too cute with the end of 3 there. Gotta be a little kind and rewind. Okay. Oh, that will not make sense to anybody. I love it, except Brian. Who believes? These who believe that. Yeah, and I'll drop. It'll just be sopranos only. S1 only. X in that line at least, and then what I'll try to do is, yeah, I think I will get the tenors to sit with them on this. So whatever chord leaves, and then they sit there, and then they will have done, first of all, the altos will have done, they'll have their own line. Something, oh good lord, what have I done? Went back to letter D of the chart. Hello, brutal. Is that really the last time I used the second layer? Okay. Fool, and this will be, you know, this will be the same, and then this rest really will happen for them. So this will be some voicing. I don't know what chords are there yet, so that's why I can't really write that. And then this will be what's the most oh yeah, so it's okay, so it's that key. Yeah, it'll be a reharm thing. I got it. So it'll be Mm. Oh. Hello, friendly bear. Good to see you again. Hola. No, just too crazy. And then everybody's in on the same thing. So sopranos will be out. This will be deep down. Back up. What's happening? So I put that, and then I just say T only. And I pull this a little bit to make some space, and I still kind of want this smaller. That information is too large. It should be a little smaller. Okay, leaves, and then yeah, tenor or basses down here. Yeah, they're gonna be. Oops. I am having troubles. Oh, okay. Actually, no. Wait, what is this now? I just made that level 2. I can't do that in layer 2. Back. No, back again. Sorry, this is stupid of me. I can't get this right. Okay, so so that's. And then everybody's in. So funny. That's where that's where layer 2 puts the rest for the basses, but it needs to be much higher. What is? Oh yeah. And that goes there, and then this rest should just float up here. What if I change keys? No expert. Some cheat change. Interesting lists are easy for the performer. Well, and Xander is right that it does change keys, but that actually, Xander, is so you're both right. Well, yes, because I could do the tune hasn't changed keys, but the tune itself, the arrangement hasn't changed keys. The tune itself does change keys. I just did that in a chart, and it works pretty well. I'm a little averse to that. There is maybe it's a little bit of a I'm always looking out for potential corniness in vocal jazz, and that is that's a technique that is used a lot, and kind of maybe a little overused or something, and I just don't want to resort to that necessarily. In this spot on this tune, I kind of want to come up with a slicker fix on that. I've used it in some, like the last time I used it in a chart, I felt like it was. It was the previous one I wrote, and it was like Brian Raymond's idea. He was like, "You got to change keys there," and but it was anyway. The situation really worked in that case. This one, I think we found it. I think this is what it's going to be. Once I get some reharm going on da 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 what a fool and all that. I think this will be an ending, because it's going to be everybody's in now. Oh God. So I know. Oh, well, okay. If F sharp minor, somehow I want to have wound up at F sharp minor here. Um, and Friendly Bear asks a question, says, off topic, have you ever done an arranging for big band or know much about it? I'm not sure what to do with three different sections at any time. Yes. All I'll do, I think, yes, I've done a lot of, well, a lot, not a lot. I've done some big band writing. Probably written, actually, in my life, I've probably written 10 big band charts, maybe. Gosh, yeah, it's not a whole lot. It's once every 4 years, apparently, in my life. The best advice I can give you, I think I would refer you to an arranging textbook by Gary Lindsay called Jazz Arranging Techniques, and you can get it at lindsayjazz.com. SAY is at the end of Gary Lindsay's name. So lindsayjazz.com. And it's a good book. I don't like, it's not, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, he's an acquaintance of mine, friendly. I like him a lot. He was one of Julia's teachers in Miami. That's the book I've used for 12 or more years. More than that, God. Yeah, well, probably around that. About 12 years teaching arranging. And I've taught a lot of big band. Having written 10 big band charts, it's hilarious how much I've taught big band writing. Hilarious, maybe? Maybe the students didn't think so. But, I mean, I know the technique. And techniques, and that book really does a great job of laying it out. So in terms of what to do with the sections, that really helps. That book will really help lay that out. Do I have more tea? No, I do not. Okay, so here it is. Now, what's the plan here is to get to D major with this material. I guess I need to go back. And then, and probably, oh, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I feel like that is a good cold ending on this. But okay, fine. I just need to be. It doesn't. I can leave the same top note in this phrase, and then let's see. I really don't know. I'm just gonna write in the lead line and figure out what happens with the harmony. Da, 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 da. And it's cold like that. Da. Huh. D major 9, and then something else is going. Well, sharp 11 too for sure in this. So what would this? Let me get all the chords in place here. Oh, whoa, let's see, hold on. Yeah, I can't really afford that sharp 11. I need the third. Triad. Just because I need to move some voices around. The voicing's okay. Are we going to stream any demo recording this summer? If anybody does, I would. Julia doesn't want to do that. I don't blame her. The way she does it is laborious, and I think although it would be informative, it would be. I mean, she really works hard. I think she's doing it right now on a chart. I don't know. I might do mine. I mean, should I do mine? Do people want to see that? I mean, I guess there's pressure to say yes. What are you going to say? Well, nah, it's okay. You can say, nah, it's okay, honestly. The thing is with the recording, if I talk like this during the recording, I can't get, it's hard to get through one chart in a day. I don't know. Maybe it's worth it. I don't know. Maybe I should try it. It's fun. It's fun having people like hanging out like this and having it be a social thing. To do that. So maybe, man, maybe. If I don't, because I'm about to go into that mode on all this stuff. Yeah, I had done, and I kind of learned that about the process. It's like by the end, I'm kind of like this. I might try one or two of them and see, because when I'm, yeah. Anyway, yeah, maybe, man, maybe. Record it. I could record it and put it up on YouTube. It would be cool. It would seem super logical to finish the process of these videos with, all right, here's the final product, everybody. But because these are commissions, don't you think? I mean, you might not feel that about yours, but I think you probably imagine where I'm going to go with it. Like, I kind of want the ensemble that paid the $1,000 for it. Spoiler alert, that's what it costs. That's public knowledge. Anyway, the ensemble that paid the money for the commission to kind of have first crack at people hearing the ensemble chart, you know? And so if I put it up, I know it does. I mean, first of all, everybody can see. You could literally, if you wanted to, go through and rewrite everything that I'm writing into Sibelius. You could pause it, and you could do all that. So people could just have this chart if they wanted. And not a whole lot of people are gonna watch. There's 3 right now. I've kicked about everybody out. But so I mean, I know that, and we're already kind of giving some things away in a bit, but I kind of trust the community in a way. You know, it's way more of a pain to rewrite everything. You just might as well, buy the chart when it comes out or something. But I don't know. I'm conflicted about that idea because it would sure wrap this thing up well, and without it, it's really missing an important piece. So yeah, I don't know. But the in progress, like me recording thing, I don't think that gives too much away really, because before Julia's on it, you don't hear all of the magic, and the mixing and everything isn't there, So I don't know, but there's also an argument that that it's, I don't know, maybe for the very few people who watch that stream, it's kind of it's not that it's sold out the chart. You kind of maybe are looking forward to hearing the school group on it or something. I don't know. I just don't want to spoil it for them for what they pay, you know. Oh, let's do. Ugh, I hate everything. I hate music. Oh God, this is so hard. The ending of this chart. Okay, so it's not descending reharm, but although the first one might be. I'm going to try it real quick. So what this really is now, I'm deciding is A2 over C sharp. And the voicing's actually going to be could stay the same, and then oh, yeah, it's not that great of voicing though. This not happening. I don't know, man. Oh, yeah. Hey, thank you again, Robert. Thank you so much for hanging out. Yikes. Oh, okay, yeah, maybe each. Yeah, fast harmonic rhythm here. So this could be like yeah, let's go wild here. Okay. This is E2 over G sharp, and the new voicing is, so it's G major here, major 13 or something. So it's oof. Has to be though. Got it. So where do I want it to end? And then I'll run bam, boom, 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 probably down a half step. I see. It's going to end on D sharp minor. That's bad luck. Okay, so then if I'm doing that because I'm in sharps, it really is E flat minor. Okay, so then that means I want to do the don't descending thing. So F sharp something. Context. Yes. First of all, sure. The context right now is that we are in. We're obviously writing the ending of the tune. What's come before it was well, I'll tell you what. Listen from the end of the first chorus. Just take a little time to listen. I'll be right back. I'm gonna hit the rest. Huh. I don't like it. I don't like it. It works academically, but I don't like this short ending. Oh, jeez, man. Yeah, I'm really confounded at this ending. This is really messing with my head here. A little bit gospel-y, yeah. You know, when you do those triads with melismas and stuff that you know run roughly parallel or whatever. Jeez, man. God, I just don't know what this does. Let me do the wet seams again. I just need like you were asking for, friendly. Actually, I appreciate that because it definitely brought me back to the flow of this thing, and I've been so academically in my head on this that real people have to sing this and try to make it entertaining and gratifying. It's always been terrible at endings generally, but this is Jeopardy. Sorry, no, this this is Jeopardy in a way. Oh my God. I have an idea about... No. Man. J. Carl layered chord ending. Well, that's what... Oh, well, are you thinking like... Huh. Yeah, no, I know that one. Sorry, I'm future people. You don't see the chat. Friendly Bear says, "Should you do a Jacob Collier layered chord, any kind of thing, sort of like fascinating rhythm?" And yeah, I just the problem, the maybe, but you know, the biggest problem I have is the E vowel that you almost have to end this thing on. I mean, that would, unfortunately, that would be a little out of character for this tune. I mean, so is the kind of reharm I was about to write, and the super cold ending on a very non-gratifying chord. So, jeez, man, this is hard. Oh God, everything's corny. Everything I'm thinking of is corny. Or like as in this case, I think I'm rejecting that idea, but I got nothing better at the moment. Well, anyway, this... Oh, what I do think I'll go ahead and write in, just in case I end up using this idea for real, is... Oops. I'll write the bass line with the descending. Dun. Play the last few measures again. Yeah. Wait, what have I done wrong here? Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I see what's going on. Dun, 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 dun. So the real figure is the thing that ends on A. Dun, 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 dun. So, ba, 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 ba. And then probably something descending after that is what I'm hearing there. So I'll get rid of this because those chords can kind of be whatever they want to be. Okay. Well, the last few bars, I mean. I'm just gonna keep writing forward. It's the only way, and then I'll hopefully get inspired how to end it. So I think I'm gonna try to force the issue of this whole thing working as a descending. What fool? Good F sharp against the F in the lead. I'm gonna call it G flat just to make life easier once we get there. I think I can keep doing this with descending. Oh no, I got there too soon actually. No, I can't go to Actually, this stuff. I just hate it. I just don't like any of these ideas. Hey, I got an idea. How did the Doobie Brothers end this in concert? I'm just curious. So, what a fool believes. Doobie Brothers live. That's what I want. I'm not going to put this up, but I'm going to... So they put that in guitar. God dang it. It's so great. God, they're so good. Okay, so the end. This is the end. Great. Great. They don't play the end there. Any endings you want to show me ever? Well, I mean, certainly that got into... Here's another live 2000 or 1980 performance. Ooh. I don't know. Okay, so unfortunately, I can't borrow that. I can't borrow that idea. Yeah, everybody's left. I don't blame you. Except Friendly Bear, you still around? Brian? I'll bet it's Brian. Hey, you guys. Thanks for hanging. I don't know what to freaking do on this. I'm losing my mind. Maybe this just... It's because this isn't the answer. The slowdown. I mean, that would make sense. Nothing at all. 1, 2, and nothing at all. Da 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 da. What a fool. Now, first of all, the lyric, the high notes for the gals, it's just... Da, 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 yeah. Dare I kind of end it with their da-na thing? Yeah, maybe that's it. I'm not going to try that. The fool believes da-da-da-da. That was more creative, I guess, but not working for me, unfortunately. Let's see. So, da, 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 da. All right. How can I get to that with a bass line? Let's see if I can make this work. Okay, da 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 da. What a fool believes. Is it better to go? What a fool believes. What a fool. No, it's not better, and I'll tell you why it's not better. It happens to be the title of this tune, but in the context, I don't think you do want to put that lyric on its own. What a fool believes ... he sees. I mean, that's the key to this. So I think it just syllables are better than that. Da ya da. Okay, it does end cold. A stab like that is a little corny. But you freaking have to end it. And if the Doobies had that much trouble coming up with something interesting to do at the end of this, all due respect, seriously. Okay, so can't be that parallel. So no. Well, I did use the piano lick, right? I mean, I did do the bam bam. That's what I just got rid of because I just wasn't happy with how that was developing because I was picturing it kind of like that, and actually, I just wasn't. I don't know why. I don't know why I have a bad reaction to that, but I just didn't dig it. Okay, so rather than. Thank you for helping. I appreciate it. So I think I'm going to try to do this as a big circle and see if I can wind up in the right spot. Which is almost like doing the. Almost. I mean, it's almost equivalent to the half step down progression, right? Oh, I know. Wait. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. I mean, does this tune really feel like it's an E ever? I mean, is that what this is? Is it, when you listen to this, what a fool believes? Does it feel like it resolves to? Is this the tune? Okay, I'm convinced. Jesus. Of course, it goes to E. All right. It's a do5 error. So, editor, please edit the last 1 minute out of this video, please. Because that was the dumbest thing I've said in about a month. Yeah, I mean, it feels like it's an E. So, I guess I should try to make it end in E. Rather than the 4 chord. Good Lord, I'm the worst ever. Okay, so what this, first of all, okay, it ends on a like. Like sus flat 9 or something. No. Well, maybe actually, maybe it sounds okay to do like E5 to end this thing. That's a little hipper, and then. It's a little less dorky. And then this would need to be. Dot. We need to do that. And then it's B7 alt. Oops. Yeah, I'm chasing everybody away. Oh, not alt. Okay, let me see how I can get to G for this. So da 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 da. Was it da 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 da? No, that's dumb. God, this is mind-numbing. No, I mean, I think that was right, but I gotta figure out the chord before it to really make a good B7 chord. Well, no, it doesn't, and it doesn't have to be B7 alt. What it could be? What? Yeah, it's a little better as B7 alt, doesn't it? Okay, that's a little better. Let me see if I. Okay, what else can change? So that's it. No. I should... Wait. Yeah, I should dance all around the E and then... Okay, and then this is going to be each... Everything gets a chord. So I'm going to write backward to get into this and figure out what the bass notes would be. So that whatever that is, that can come, that can be C13 sharp 11. There is a method to this, cats, but I just I've really had trouble. So into nope, not G7. So it's okay to be half step here. Well, this will be like D flat. It'll be D flat 13 sharp 11 and D flat 13 something sharp 11. I'll try to make that work. It's got the third in the lead. No, I hate that. God dang it. No. What else gets into... what else gets into C13 comfortably with an F in the lead? That doesn't make it the third or seventh. So that's the challenge. Unless I do it Unless I, oh, whoops. Go ahead and do the E natural there instead of the F natural. And then, but of course, this just still wouldn't be this. Could be like. Oh, that kind of makes sense. Okay, so still minor, but C sharp minor 7 or minor 11. It's gonna be a lot of things. D flat minor 5, or D flat minor 7 flat 5. Yeah. I don't know, friendly. I don't know if I hear that D half diminished going into C7 there. I think that I'm gonna go ahead and use the C sharp minor. I'm gonna use the C sharp minor. I'm sorry, I haven't used your ideas tonight very much, and I'd like to. They're good thoughts. I just because that kind of works, but I think I'll use the C sharp minor now, and then have a little bit more freedom. Like this line could just go ba-do-da. So into C sharp. It didn't have to be perfect into C sharp. Let's see. No F7. So F sharp, major 7 sharp 11. No, it's cool, man. It's cool. I mean, this stuff is subjective, isn't it? Thank you. Think with me, man. Please, I appreciate it. And sometime, I promise you, I'm gonna take one of those suggestions and throw it in there. Here, I think I'm gonna try to make F major 7 or F major 13 sharp 11, F sharp rather, major 13 sharp 11 work on this one, and then descending. God, it's just so much more effective. I'll tell you what. Let's do this one as C sharp alt. C sharp 7 alt. I think, since that does send a 2-5 or 5-1 into that thing. So C sharp 7 alt with that flat 9 in the lead there. Blue. All right, let me work forward trying to get into the C sharp decently from C. So we're gonna say this is C major 13 sharp 11, and then so that's oh good. Well, not quite yet. Don't have the answer yet, but I think. Oh no. Oh, that might work. So if A minor And then, oh no. No, not good. Not good. But if I want to do, ugh. I mean, that could be, I'm just going to write A minor in. Ooh. The third motion does seem to work. So that's like, yeah. So like, Jesus is always the answer. Right? Okay, let's see. So E13, sharp 11. It's, yeah, chord quality, consistency. I'm interested in here. Now let me just let me commit to this a little bit and write in a. Let me write a piano part. Oops. Gonna have to stop doing that. I like that enough. Okay. Upper structure. So I've just come up. So crunch your hand down and play every note. It's gonna be really hard to play. It's gonna be really hard to play on piano. Da, 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 da. Oh! I think I'll skip that. Ding, ding, ding. Down, down. Let's see. Yeah, I have to skip every other one of these just because it's not playable. Yeah, dang it. Huh. So here is what I've currently done without the vocal parts in there. I mean, it's really challenging. I think it's beyond a little bit my capacity for. I don't know. Okay, let me write some voicings. This is way the easiest part of the process. The other decisions are so much more time consuming. Just gonna do that. Now we get to have chords on. The singers get to have it on everything. I'll try to make this work. Oh. Let's see how we can do. Okay, yeah, because the guys need to be here. Good. Oh, well, it might be just worth... Oh, yeah, it's so much worth... It's worth having the doubling between the basses and the second sopranos there just to get them into this. Oops. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so this is... Just need to be big there. What have I got? That'd be a sharp 5, sharp 9, sharp 5. Everything. I like that. Easy to get to. Guys can find that. Oof, oof, oof. Yeah, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Triad. Ugh. Hate how that's written. Fine. E sharp just is the worst. Fine, it's an E sharp. Good lord. I know it's G flat. Can it be D flat minor? Reason? Nah, really is C sharp. You know what, man? No. I'm just gonna leave it. Oh. I'd love... Well, I think they can get there, maybe. I hate this voicing, the way it looks, though. Alright, so that's... I'm just straight up... I'm flipping this. I'm flipping it. Respell the chord text. It's G flat now. It's G flat now. Is there anything I can gain from... Not really. That... Could I gain something from letting this be D flat minor with a C flat in it coming off of this? Maybe. No, because you want an F flat also, and yeah, no, that's good. It's just C sharp. C sharp minor voicing after this. I better get the guys up there a little bit because they're getting left behind. Oh well, thankfully the famous chordal voicing for C sharp minor, or yeah, that's going to be fine here. You guys have to jump it. I'm gonna give them a courtesy here, because that would not be expected. Da, 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 da. Oh goodness. Da 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 ya ya da da ya ya da ya ya da with enough space in between it is kind of okay with me. Oh, and we got there. We got there. Is that how the chart ends? I need context again. So, it's hip. We love it. It's as you rise, it's two. It's going good. We're feeling good about this tune, man. That's been bothering me every time. Let's see what. Oh crap! But just let me get to the end. Okay. All right. All right. I think. Oh, what was it? Oh, it was this that I didn't like. Reason. Okay, so I got all this. That's a good way to do the line. Okay, so so let me revoice these to be see what seems. And maybe it's okay. incomplete, that voice thing. I can't hear it well. And then something for that. Now the 2. Just F sharp minor, or yeah. And then for the sus. Even though it's a root, the tenor's going to stay on that. They all have to move. They all have to move. So, yeah. Oh, God. Okay, so I think that's it. Tacked on. I think it'll work, but what a struggle. What a struggle to come up with something there. It seems like there might be a section in the middle of this chart. Yeah. You know, man, I remember this. I left this on purpose. This section was meant to give the audience a break from all the saturation in the vocals. So I think we're okay. Listen all the way through one more time. Again, Friendly Bear, if you don't know about this chart, can't remember if I played the whole thing for you yet. It's, I'm assuming that's just still on. I don't know. It might not be. It's rubato at the beginning here, and it's a verse, like not a pop verse, but a jazz style verse, solo at the beginning. So when you listen to this, you just really have to do the work to sort of imagine the freedom of the time and the looseness of it for right now. But All right. I think that I think I want to start adding to the bass part at G. I just want to start filling this up a little bit. Excuse me. So I think what I'll do is I'll leave everything that's there, and I'll just start filling in a few extra notes for the bass. Darn it. So yeah. Okay, so here, yeah. This where do I hear more? Yeah, so like I'll start it right here. Oops. Like that. Yeah, just an occasional bow. Yeah, just filling in. Yeah, same deal. Oops. Yeah, same figure here. Let me. I just want to. I've got to change the texture a little bit, so I'm gonna go. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, we'll do that same thing. Yeah. I think I'm gonna stop. I'm actually gonna stop indicating that I want to agree while I'm doing these extra notes. It was a bad idea to try to have the left hand piano. The left hand piano is not gonna be in there. I want it to fill up more there. Some other possibilities in the left hand piano, but yeah, I think I'm gonna and let's see. I don't know if we'll keep it. I don't know if we'll keep it, if we'll keep doing this more active stuff. But let's see. So what's the vibe when we do this? Yeah, all of this has to happen, I think. And then blue, 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 blue. Left hand piano can grab that, and that'll be the same. So, yeah. So what's the? Is there an improvement? Yeah. So this, it's we've got to fill it up more because we don't have a full rhythm section. So, go gang, and then we'll be like ba ba dee do ba 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 Yes, I'm just adding to everything here, essentially, and only keeping the blah, 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 blah. And then just letting go of everything else, which I think is okay. Yeah, I need to fill this up more. I was starting to just feel like it was too thin, and so this had been a... Let's do... Let's see. Yeah, and again, I feel less inclined to. Yeah, I just need to get rid of everything else except for the descending figure on the left-hand piano. So they just stop playing. They just stop playing with the bass, I think, just so the bass can be a little freer at this part without it being kind of too clashy. And then the left-hand piano can play here at the end with all the reharm. Just need to be a little different every time because we're not. Let's see. Let's do dee dong. Let's make these long, just to be different. Oops. Oh, that could be that. So Buddha, and I'll just hold this to kind of prepare the ear for do do ba ba ba. Okay, so now listen to the end. So what seems to be better and nothing. Okay, so this is the end of the first chorus. Now, let's notice together how the effect of the bass works. Forgot to add it to this one little bit here. So this is what a fool believes he sees. Let me go grab that from this. I can just have it be the same business. Or up to the C sharp at least. I don't think there's any reason not to. Okay, cool. And then at the end. Okay, let me write some drums. So I'm actually gonna just listen to the Doobies version and kind of just remind myself if anything else crazy happens in the drums. But I don't need it to be much different. Never coming near what you wanted to say. I'm just playing it up for fun and maybe not to get a copyright strike. I don't know. Let's see. So this is. Oh yeah. From in my chart, this part is. And then we need them to be off. I'll just say acapella break, acapella break, acapella break. And then, oh, surely no. And then just, yeah, continue the groove. Yeah, the groove is pretty steady on this tune, isn't it? So. Apology, anybody else would surely know. Let's do that beat 4 hit at least. Okay. him to do a little bit more there than they do. So I'm going to go ahead and have that figure in the chart. Yeah, but this is interesting. I mean, it's just, it's rock steady, man.
Somewhere back in long ago, when he can still believe there's a place in her life. Someday, somewhere, she will return. She had a place in his life. He never made as she rises to her apology. Anybody else would surely know. He's watching her go.
Okay.
Anybody else as she rises.
Okay, so at this part, we get to, I'm glad we get to actually do this break and let the rhythm section plays and give the drummer a chance to do something else, because it is pretty static. It is pretty static. So in terms of the kind of drumming happening here, so and this just needs to be oops. Oh, you know what? That wasn't the right move. The right move, I'll tell you, is the following. Bing, 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 bing. Make these cymbal hits. Yeah, bing, bing, ding. Yeah, I don't know why I was going to write rhythmic notation. They're going to slam the kit. I mean, my guy wouldn't do it, but let's see. Is there another? Yeah, so let's do that. Gosh. So the rest of what needs to happen here, I think, is yeah, I've got to put this rhythm in. I can just get it from here, and I can do my that, and it doesn't know what I want it to do, so I haven't done it yet today. So that would be beat. No filled in selection. That is the correct place. Please put it. Thank you. All right, so I think, I mean, I think it's going to be simile. I'm going to say stimuli, simile, steady groove through most of this chart. As in, like, there are a few times when it breaks, but man, I mean, just keep playing solid there. Okay, so here I think I need to do, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need to put 8 here. Let them know where they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then that'll be another 16. So just let them know that Play 16 of that groove, guys and gals. She 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's see. Here's 4. And they don't need that. It's 8 is countable. Well, I'll give them the 8. I'll give them the 8 just to let them know, hey, that's what it is. You're gonna get drowning in a sea of slashes here if I don't do it. I gotta do dynamics in a second. Okay, here I'm gonna do I'm gonna give the whole rhythm of the hook and put that in this mode. So this would be normal. So make pitches constant is the move I'm doing here. Quarter note, this should be beat without stem, and it's okay. And then I do that. Yup. Whoops. Only one thing wrong. But it was enough. Okay. To be a pain to fix. And then we do that. We do this. We do this. We do this. Viola. We have it. Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and write chorus here. Just so they can, just so they know. They don't have to hit cues for reference. But groove can stay consistent. Mostly consistent. I think so. I don't necessarily want this going too far out from what the Doobie Brothers did, and I often do want those kind of things. But let's see. Let me just do this and give him only that. Only that this time. Nothing at all. Okay, and then that one we're trying to hit together. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, this actually do I need a? I feel okay about all that, but is this 8 that I want to give them? Maybe it is. Yeah, I want to give them the 8. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be 8 here. And then watch it. You go, okay, that's fine. What if it would be? And I'll just say chorus again and only give him that much. Did I make that smaller? Okay, that's fine. He sees a weapon. Da da da. We want that. And we want that and that. Bing, bing. This we can do this way. I'm gonna get rid of. I've got a mosquito in the room here. Gonna get rid of chords, obviously. Make pitches constant. Yes. Do that. Select that. And get out of there. Oh, everything's weird. Everything got real weird. There we go. And then I'll go ahead and put a tie on that figure. And then and then I think I'll give him all of this rhythm. Make pitches constant. Do that. Curious if you ever worked with Cherry Creek High School. Hoping to get into the jazz program next year. Oh yeah, cool, man. You know, I have I think I've worked with Adam's group once or twice. I'm not sure I have. And I've worked with some of his students, and some of his students have come to UNC. Yet we've talked about putting together sort of a workshop at their place, and we just had scheduling problems every time we tried to do that. But yeah, killing program there, really solid. That would be great. Great if you do that. That'd be awesome. Go for it. So you're hoping to get in the jazz program next year. So you are you currently going to Cherry Creek then? Let's do this mezzo piano here. So yeah, it's dynamics time, by the way. Mr. K is the best. I'd love to do a workshop some point in the future. Yeah, right? That'd be cool. Yeah, I'd really like to work that out. In fact, I just have to make it happen next year. I want to get some of the the cats out of that program that are particularly interested in vocal jazz. Make sure they know to come to UNC. It's close, and so it doesn't seem exotic and different and amazing, but it's we've got one of the best programs in the country in vocal jazz. As Downbeat will tell you, I mean, it's good there, but a lot of times some of the area schools where there are really great students, they tend to kind of feel less excited about it. I know they feel less excited about going to UNC because it's like, oh, it's greely, it smells like poo, they think, which it doesn't all the time. Sometimes it is close to feedlots, but not all the time. It's not much. It's a good city to live in. It's fine. It's totally cool. And the university is, the university is kind of like a colony. Like it's the music students are awesome and they're friends and it's awesome. So you're at Cherry Creek. You'll be 10th next year. Awesome, man. Well, good luck. I say, man. I don't know if you're a guy or gal. We haven't said, but anyway. Well, I think you might have talked about which part you sang, and it was a tenor or bass part or something. Anyway, good luck. I hope you get in. That's all. You gotta let me know. You gotta let me know somehow, or yeah, somehow let me know. I got in, man. You're into this, and you know some harmony. Clearly some of the. Well, I am talking about what a Friendly Bear was saying. Hi, Friendly Bear. So maybe you know some harmony too, Z. But I guess I was talking about Friendly Bear. I kind of all of a sudden switched you guys. But excellent. Good luck. Good luck. Let's just be right. Mezzo forte here. I think we're at mezzo forte at the beginning of tune. This is kind of a mezzo-ish song. I mean, it's not about major dynamic moves, and there's a couple. So this body, so that's the only change I'll make here. I think otherwise, we're gonna keep it to, and we'll go quiet here. For the acapella. Yes, we're keeping mezzo forte for right now. Oh, wait. This is still mezzo forte coming out of this break. Okay, and then this I'm going to make a crescendo coming out of here. Gosh, I really want to get this mosquito. Ah! Did I get it? I don't think I got him. It wasn't really very agile of me anyway. First of all, that can't be mezzo piano. I mean, or piano. It needs to be mezzo at least. And then, I want them to know to be the dynamic. And then we'll crescendo. We kind of call it a crescendo for this whole bar. And here's our first forte of the chart, right on leaves, like we hoped. says, thanks, man. I love the vocal jazz program at Creek, and UMC seems like a great place to explore that. I want to take a moment to tell you this arrangement turned out incredibly well. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's nice. I've been anxious about this chart at some points, you know. This is, I don't know, it's a sensitive one. I love the tune. They're all important, all of them, seriously, every time I write one, but I've liked this tune for a long time, and I want to write a good chart on it. I hope this is a good chart. I appreciate what you say, though. This is really cool. How are your chances at getting into the program? What do you think, honestly? You want to say in public? I mean, you know, it's okay to say if you think, yeah, I mean, I think I have the skills, or I don't know, the competition's really heavy. It might well be, I can imagine there, you know. But I'm pulling for you. You've definitely, if you've got an interest in watching a stream like this, you like vocal jazz, you know. Let's see. So let's go ahead and, this is going to be a pain, the entire chart to make this move, but I'm going to call it going to mezzo forte in the middle of this. So reason away, and then reason away, crescendo. Back to forte for what seems. So, you know, I think it's worth this to give it a little bit of nuance like that. I think that is probably worthwhile. Second time, we're not gonna make that same move, I think. And then we're just back to mezzo forte for verse 2 here. I think this is kind of, so I think I have the voice and the sight reading skills. I need to perform more often to get some confidence. Other than that, I practice arranging and singing daily. Well, does Mr. Cave know that you're doing arranging? That's awesome. You got the motivation. It sounds like down. You got the desire. That's we people. We like that part. We like it a lot. You know. That alone is not enough to get into college doing it, you know, get into the major. You can get into college, but, I mean, but not, you know, but, you know, because you got to have the skills, you got to have the experience and stuff, but you're going to be a 10th grader? You're a sophomore? Shoot. You got time to work on this stuff. You got a lot of years to, well, it's going to seem like it's going to fly for you, but you've got time to get your act together on all this stuff, and the fact that you're practicing arranging daily, that's pretty good. It's pretty good, and I mean, and singing, I mean, certainly. Transcribe scat solos. If you're not doing that already, transcribe not just scat solos, but transcribe instrumental solos with your voice as much as possible, as many of them as you can. Make it like a thing to stack them up. I did 12 this year or something like that, you know, like do that. You will get good at improv with that. That is, and then practice with, maybe you're already doing that, but, you know, practice with, if you like jazz, I mean, particularly if jazz is the thing, I mean, you know, transcribe, sing along with the greats. That is a legitimate practice. So I've shown him some things that I've worked on. He's always give me good feedback. I've worked on transcribing a bit of Take 6, but improvised solos are something I need to do more often. Well, there you go. Absolutely. You know, that is, it's a language. It's a language. It's a language. It's a language. And you have to treat it like that in terms of learning the dialect. So, you know, like if I said, ¿Cómo estás? As with, ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Está bien. Gracias. Gracias. You know, like the difference between, you know, that's, you know, when we learn a language, we have to try to use the dialect. So the more you listen to the inflections of jazz, improvisation, and try to really just cop that, match that stuff, that brute force activity that you can do, just memorize the solos, post them up on your YouTube or something if you want to, whatever. But that brute force technique, practice of doing that is the thing that teaches you language the fastest. So great solos start with some Miles Davis and Chet Baker solos, go into Charlie Parker, work your way to everything, you know, Clifford Brown and John Coltrane, and certainly scat solos and things, you know, get into Kurt Elling, transcribing the way he sings and learn his vocalises and things like that. It has to work. I mean, it really has to work. I haven't heard your ear and your ability to sing in tune, so that's a thing that's really, really crucial. And sometimes it's kind of personal, and it can be, you know, you never know. I can't tell you right now without having heard you, but I can say that if you know that you don't have too much of a problem hearing intonation and singing in tune, then the other skills are, I mean, well, technique, you know, working on technique and feel comfortable throughout your range. Yes, obviously your choir work will help with that. Any voice lesson work you're doing will be good for that. But yeah, go after it. I'm pulling for you. Does that seem disingenuous because I don't know you? I mean, it's true though. I mean, just the fact that you're on here and interested, you know, showing interest like you are, that's significant to me. That means something. This is a geeky thing, and vocal jazz is a geeky activity in a great way, the good meaning of the word, and, you know, meaning like it's specific set of knowledge, right? That we, I mean, it's a specific and sort of narrow interest field, and we have to realize that going into it. It's we're a small subgenre, but you can make a career out of it. I'm in the middle of doing that right now, and I have a lot of friends that are doing well at that. A lot of former students that are doing well, making a career in this. So I wish you all the luck. So let's see. I think we're done building. I think we've got a double forte coming. Let's see. Not there. Not there. Okay, I'm going to say here's where the double forte happens. Building into the second bar here. Well, actually, you know what this is? I think I'll build this. For me, the difficult part can be confidence more than anything. I'm lucky to have perfect pitch. All right, yeah. Oh, yeah, it doesn't mean I don't miss notes sometimes. Certainly, that makes sense. But that's a great asset for you. Well done. I wonder what instrument you played as a young man. That has to be something, right? It was either piano, violin, something, some C instrument you played to get that. That's awesome. Confidence, yeah, confidence will come. It will come with time. It really does develop. I've seen people with performance anxiety, you know, that I've worked with, work through it through visualization exercises, and through generally just making sure that they've got their confidence game overall in life together. And that's gonna that involves a lot of stuff. It involves a lot of parts of your life, being confident in those things, and feeling like the music stuff doesn't make or break absolutely everything. Will actually help you ease into it a bit. So But I feel for you on the confidence point. You need some experiences to happen to you that give you organic confidence, you know. And you're at a great school to make that happen. My goodness, and you've got an excellent mentor, educator in Adam Cave. So I know you'll take full advantage of it. I know you'll pursue it and do absolutely everything you can. Go for it. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and put accents on these. That's it, guys. This is about it. That's about it for this chart. We are winding it down. So I used to goof around on the piano. Nothing too crazy. Wow, that's interesting. Let me point out that he started Skype lessons with Danny Fong. Okay, that is worth pointing out. Awesome, man. Awesome. Yes, that's worth pointing out. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. You got some modesty too. You got some modesty. You waited a while to drop that name, my friend. That is kudos. Well done. Seriously. That's great. That's super cool. Danny is fantastic. World-class musician. I'll bet he's a really great teacher. All those guys in Accent really have a real educational spirit, strong, you know, with their camp. I know that they've done, and they have a lot of goodwill about this music, and they want to be ambassadors for vocal jazz. That is awesome, dude. That is great that you're studying with him. Wow. Huh. That's a surprise. That's I did not expect to hear that. Huh. Go get him. Go get him. Well, that's it then. You got to get yourself keep working on all the stuff. Get yourself ready to come to school with me and Julia in a few years. Better do it. Let me get this staff size a little small enough on the oh, I wonder if this is gonna work. I'm just doing the score now for those of you watching. I do scores for vocal jazz charts, and I figured I might as well actually finish this thing tonight. Oh, you know what I haven't done though that would be easier to do in panorama view is put changes in the whole chart, and I have changes in moments of the chart. Yeah, it even stops. It stops right there. So this is what I need. Wow, I'm so interested in how then you got perfect pitch. You know, I have a lot of assumptions about how people get it. Usually just from very young exposure to music and kind of practicing that. I mean, that skill, just knowing, just B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat. You know, just well. Oh my God, my relative pitch, which is just that's all it is. It's relative, is off. It's very flat right now. Awkward. That's okay. You know, wow. This is fascinating. This is what a payoff to me personally, I have to say, for doing this stream. I get so much out of it, but if I've been meeting some people in this way through the chat and everything as I'm sitting here writing, and what a cool thing, you know. It's inspiring to know you know, Z, that you're out there and interested in this, and I've seen some other students. It's been really cool, and friends like Brian Raymond, who's commissioning a chart right now. He's in the middle of it. That's just going to be exciting to write that for him with his students around, you know, in the chat. Ugh. I'm so happy with this process. It's really helping me get through what is otherwise it's a difficult summer of arranging. It's a lot of music to write. I still have a ton. I'll have finished a third of it with this chart. I'll have 10 more charts to write. I've done 5 this summer. And now the next thing I gotta do is go record it. So I think I will stream that stuff. I think I will stream it. I'm liking this. I'll probably stream the recording for anybody who's interested in watching. And if, you know, honestly, I don't mind. If people aren't interested in a particular thing I'm doing, it gives me an excuse to sort of talk to myself, I guess, doesn't it? Which is kind of useful for staying focused, I guess. It is. It really is. But I've been enjoying. I've watched a few composers on Twitch. It's been interesting to see other people doing this. It is a thing now you can do, and there are people, including definitely non-musicians, that are fascinated by this particular activity. Fascinated to watch. You know, people are interested in watching others do a task or an activity that is not their own specialty, just to see what's it like, you know. So I guess that makes sense, but I have been surprised. I'm surprised when folks want to watch still. So, but that's, you know, I tried doing it with the idea in mind that I'll bet it might be interesting to maybe some students, and yeah, that's turned out to be the case. And some teachers and what you might say in the music is lay people, I guess, or non vocal jazz, you know, specialists. So I moved all the chord changes into the vocals. That's where I always want to have them there. That is, I'm gonna make them kind of small so they're not too much of an obstruction. Actually, I'm gonna do that I'm gonna slightly, as my grandma would say, smaller them. Even on the rhythm section parts. That's probably it. Yeah, I really do. I think all I've got to do now is Z. Oh, it says I can't help you. I can't help you. I can't tell you how much your arrangements help me understand vocal jazz. It's an amazing arrangement. It was really cool to see the creative process too. Well, I appreciate you saying that a lot. It was really hip. Thank you. I'm glad it's been fun. Like I said, I get a ton out of it. So who would have known? Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll get rid of all of these that don't have. Yeah, every time that's not being used, let's just move it out of the way. Do want that is okay. Okay, something's got to change here. There you go. Can you move over here successfully? Yes. This will be okay. Gotta make room where things start to clash, or collide, rather. Do I have, let's see, one of the things I have to do is create the page headers. I always want to remember to do that. So, what a fool believes. The reason for that I just have this picture of, you know, like somebody dropping like all their charts or something, you know, and maybe they weren't taped. So that's a very specific situation, because usually we tape our charts. I'm just gonna move all these bass parts down, but it would sure help you organize, get reorganized if you had the name of the tune at least, rather than just numbers. So it's actually a lot of why I do that. Oh, and then this I definitely don't need more than first time. If that's going to affect, I think, some of the formatting, better go look. Yep. That's rather ambitious to try to fit both staves, so I'm just going to do the 2. Make sure there's enough room. That's good. Just cleaning things up. Not being too particular, because I don't know, you know, I don't know how often people use a vocal jazz score. I haven't used it in my rehearsal process yet, honestly, but I've had requests for it over the years since I've been publishing. And what's going on here? Yeah, a little bit tight. That's good. So yeah, just look at each. That didn't finish that thought. Anyway, yeah, I had people requesting it over the years, and I was like, oh, that's a little weird. We don't do that in vocal jazz. I'm like, well, why? Why don't we do that in vocal jazz? I'm a publisher now, I guess, technically. self-described. So why don't I do a thing that helps my director colleagues out? I'm one of those too, and although I don't use a score too often, I still don't. It can't hurt. Oh, here's another thing I can get rid of. Yeah. So I had all those. Did I screw anything up back here? Nah. That's okay. But I might be able. I could have fit 3 maybe now. Oh, and you're saying the fact that you think carefully about the singers is really great. Your scores are always so detailed and organized. Yeah. Thank you. That is I appreciate that. That is a goal. That is a goal for sure to make sure that everything suits real world singers, but pushes them. And also, I have some philosophies. I have a few points of philosophy about vocal jazz. Like one of them is that I think that generally education-based arrangers they tend to patronize student group singers in terms of the kind of rhythms they can do. Mostly the rhythms is where I see the most sort of patronizing writing. I think with demos and especially part tracks and stuff to help people learn their parts and everything, like, man, you can push the envelope a little bit. You can go a little bit further and do a little bit more complex stuff with vocal jazz groups successfully. It just needs to be taught well. And it's not everybody's gonna have the chops to comfortably teach complicated harmonic stuff and everything, but I put the changes in the vocal part to make sure everybody kind of knows what part of the harmony they are. At least get them in the habit of caring about that. Now this last page looks like garbage. I'm just actually not gonna. I'm just gonna let it be kind of page inefficient and kill a tree or two, unfortunately. But yes, that it's important to me that the singers have that information, that they know, they see the chords up there, they know, even if, like I said, even if it's sort of subconsciously, they start to get a sense of what it's like to be on a third in a chord, and then they can start doing the math to figure out that they're on a third and whatever. And so I think that's pretty valuable. Okay, it's a 13-page score. That's not bad. What's the vocal score like? It's 8 pages right now. Okay, so the vocal part, those are the right things. That's fine. Let's make this look right. That's really huge, and it does not fit. That's still pretty big. Okay, let's try to make this look decent. Mark Kibble is pushing the envelope for vocal jazz and what can be done with a voice. Well, that's absolutely true. Yeah, and of course he's got really great jazz credibility, and at the same time, really has done a lot for integrating R&B style into jazz vocal music, for sure. I mean, Take Six, all of them have really accomplished that a lot. The guy who in that group who sounds like Michael McDonald, you'll recognize in Take Six as Claude McKnight. He's a big part of that sound too, and since he's been the lead of that group, he was really, really important in developing so much of vocal jazz style over the years. Like, it's so much as it goes to him, the credit goes to him, and obviously they attribute it to they'll attribute it to Gene Perling fairly. They should. We all owe him a huge debt. But Kibble, yeah, man, and his writing, oh man, really, really, really revolutionary. What he and Cedric did with Take Six and have done. I agree. Very cool that you're checking all that out. It's so hip. I love it. I love it. Well, I wouldn't want to dox you on here, but you should find a way to get a hold of me and just let me know. Oh wait, I have apostrophe in the wrong spot here. Just let me know who you are and stuff. Introduce yourself sometime. I'd like to be able to look out for you and stuff, you know, if you want. Certainly don't have to, but yeah, it'd be cool to know to look out for you. If, you know, at a festival like UNC's or something like that, or hopefully I get to come up and visit, or come down and visit, I guess. Just cleaning. Make sure this looks good at the beginning. Yeah, it looks weird. Okay, doing good. Getting there. Moving. We are moving. And on the way. Who's a Cherry Creeker that you may know from a few years ago when he came up? Oh yeah. Would be like Nicholas Johnson sings in Nokavo right now. He's great at beatboxing, and he's a real solid bass for me in my second group. He's done really good work. Trying to think who else is a Cherry Creek person that I'm not sure if I can think of who else of my students most recently came from Cherry Creek. There we go. Making this look a little cleaner. A little bit cleaner. Yeah. All right. That's good. That'll be readable. This stage for a chart is not the final. This isn't the final. When we record it, we make a bunch of notes on how the chart should look cleaner and all that stuff. And like this, I might have missed this craziness here. Need to make a little room for all these chords to be written in there. Maybe at some point I'd love to do something at UNC at some point. Maybe touch your arrangement if you're singing. Yes, totally. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Feel free. Nothing weird about it. It's all good. It's all good. We're just about education and about this super odd music that we love and is interesting, and all the tight harmonies and everything. I mean, it's kind of nothing like it if you're into it, you know? So yeah, totally, man. Be in touch. That's great. I get busy. Everybody gets busy. I get busy sometimes, so don't be hurt if it takes me a few days to hit you back, but I will do. I'll get back to you. All right, so that's that. Now piano. This is gonna say. Well, I just want to call this piano. Right. Oops. And I think the staff size is probably about right. I think. Just clean up everything. Basically, this process is about deciding how big everything should be. A thing like this where it says rubato twice, I actually only want this to show up one time, so I got to make system object positions, and I choose it, and then I get rid of the second thing, and wow, it's not there. Oh, Nick's the best. Yeah, I hope you have some more students headed your way from Creek in the next few years. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, I really hope so. They're great students, and again, I know about this phenomenon from having I had when I taught at Sacramento State in California. I had in my neighborhood was really one of the absolute best vocal jazz groups in the country, arguably the best at the high school level over 25 years, really. A group that's won Downbeat nearly every year from Folsom, California. just a legendary director and a guy who became my friend, Curtis Gazer, directs that program. And I didn't, there were some vocal jazzers some of them that came to Sac State, and we had a strong program. We were winning downbeat awards. It's good stuff. Some of them came, but certainly not everybody. I mean, that could have done. There was a thing, a phenomenon, like I mentioned earlier, where at a school like that, and yours is a school like that. It's a high academic standard. Students go to Stanford, or they go to Ivy League schools, or they go to the East Coast and go to New England Conservatory, and the music students say, they go to Berkeley and all that stuff. I think you're real excited about that, but you really can get a very good education at UNC and set yourself up for life. It's just that when you come from a school where UNC doesn't seem very glamorous, it's difficult to make that call. It's a very mature decision to make that call. I would say, honestly, even though I would seem to have a pretty big conflict of interest in saying that. So I hope some of them do make that call, because go out of state for grad school, But student loan debt is no joke in any case, and boy, being in state for your undergrad can be real nice, I tell you. Anyway, recruiting. Don't need to do that. Here's your time. You voluntarily came here. Let's see. But that is a true deal, man. I went to my in-state school. I went to Kansas, University of Kansas. I was happy with that. It changed my life. It set me right up. Probably wasn't the best vocal jazz school in the world at all. I mean, at the time. But I got a lot of what I needed. Got a lot of inspiration. I had a lot of opportunity because I was able to excel within that context. And it was my home state. Now, for all you other amazing vocal jazzers that watch this that are from other states than Colorado, I would give you the totally opposite advice. You gotta go out of state. You gotta come to Colorado. No, man. Make the right move for you. This is a weird time to be alive and to be a student and all that. And you gotta do what's right for you. You can't. You gotta make sure you're doing what's right for your future. For some people, it's making sure that they study music because that's what they love and they want to do what they love. They have heard rumors that is possible, and from people like me who will tell you that you can do what you love. Got to work real hard at it. And why the heck is that happening in the layout right now? Really, why? What is it doing? What's that mean? Why? What does that mean? Double rainbow. Okay, so what is going on with this? Why was it doing that? I don't know if you noticed what it was doing, but so this is it's okay. No, it's good. It's good. I'm gonna try to. I mean, it really is pretty inefficient if I just go with 4 bars per line here. Pretty inefficient if I do that. So I think we'll trust that the bass player doesn't need. What's in my head right now is that you like to be pretty symmetrical with how you lay out bass and drum parts, especially. Piano parts, they appreciate it too, but it sometimes causes you to use, even one extra page it's a little bit of a cumbersome thing for the players to have to turn so many pages. I'll bet I couldn't do this. You know what? I might be able to get this on 4. Starting here. What if I tried to fit 4 to a line? Let me see. Where is this? God dang it. What is that? I can't remember if it's fit. I don't do this that much. Bars. What is it? Man, is it engraving rules? Oh, but no, it's systems or break. Automatic system breaks. Crap. How do I do this? Breaks. System break. Auto brakes is whatever. Okay, every 4 bars. I think that's it. Let's see how many pages did I take it. It didn't even take it to. That's pretty slick, actually. Let's see, 4 bars. Where does it look wrong? Okay, it's eventually gonna look wrong, but all. Oh no! What? No. We put you together. Oh no! Why did it do that? Well, okay, that's not bad. It looks pretty good. Yeah, this is way cleaner. It's way cleaner if I can do this for him. Piano part doesn't need that so much, and it's a little bit more. It is more complex. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, so what I'll do is just. I'll do that. Oh, that's right. This is 7-bar phrase. So I could put. Actually, can I fit all of it? That's a little tight, but I prefer that. Yeah, 4, is that 4? 1, 2, 4. Okay, good. Yeah, that actually looks way cleaner to read if I'm a bass player. You always know, this is a symmetrical tune in terms of the form. Except here you go. Here's another 3 bar phrase. So I'm just gonna do it like that. I did just do it like that. Boom, 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 boom. And then here, I'll just put K on the next page, and it'll be real clean. Very clean. Bing, bong, bong. And good. That's cool. All right. No. Wait. Yeah, I could fit this on there. If I could, that's okay. This is fine. And then okay, bass part's fine. One more. Get the drums done, and then we're all set. We got us a chart. Let's see. It's not really a page turn, so I don't really care so much about that. Now, here I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do the same thing I did in the last tune. I gotta memorize this. It's in layout and auto brakes. Why do I forget that? Auto brakes. And then let's see if I got this. See, weird, huh? Weird. No. Okay, and now it's okay. Huh. Okay. That's fine. And that's also fine. This looks good. Cues for reference. Groove stay mostly continuous. Okay, kick bar dip 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 dip. Let's put this there. Get this on the beginning of the bar, and then 4 4 4. Bring this down a little. Just make some space. 4 4 4. Okay, good. Okay, here's that 3-bar phrase again. Yep. Good. Move that over. All right. Just okay. I got you. You're just gonna go up here. Ew. Okay, that's all right. And let's do like 3 bars at the end. All right, gang. That really is everything in this chart. That's how that's the whole thing. So it's the end of the deal. Why don't I Let me see if it. No, it doesn't. It won't play the whole thing. So I'm gonna do one more playthrough of the whole thing now with the dynamics in there, and then that'll wrap it up for the evening. So thank you guys for hanging out. Zora Arc, the Zora Arc Claw. That's awesome. Is this like a D&D thing or something? I'm probably way off, but I could look it up. But it would take. Okay, so this is a verse. If you're hearing this for the first time, it would be loose. It's rubato. that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody, thanks for watching the video, and to my friends that I got to talk to a lot on this chat. I really appreciate it. It was super cool getting to know you guys, getting to know you, Z, and Zorark Claw. And Brian, thanks for hanging out. Friendly Bear, thanks for your contributions. And everybody else, really appreciate it, you guys. Timothy Urban, all you guys that hung out, McG. Who did I miss? Xander Gilbert made some contributions there. So yeah, it was fun. It was really fun doing this chart. That's it. I do believe I'm gonna do the live streaming of the recording. That takes a little bit of it's gonna take me some setup, so I'll see how it goes, because it's a whole different thing when you're recording audio and doing a stream. So but I'll make sure that I'll give it a try, because I'd like to keep you guys involved in the process. We'll see if I can keep my voice. I'm gonna probably be singing all the parts to start, because I want to be able to. Actually, it's a lot of work to do that, but I basically pitch all the high stuff that I can't sing. It's really hilarious and stupid sounding. But if you if you hang in there with me on the pitching and everything, it's kind of fun at the end to hear the end result, like, right away. And then what happens later is Julia comes in and she replaces all those soprano and alto parts and the solo on this one and that kind of thing. So there'll be 5 of those in a row that I'm gonna be recording. So yeah, I think I'll just hop on the stream. Might as well. I've got it set up. It's easy enough to do. So all right, thanks for hanging out. That's it for tonight.